So for this video, I'm going out of my comfort zone a little bit and I'm showing y'all my seborrheic dermatitis. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure I am. But basically, it's a skin condition I have that affects my nose, my eyebrows, my hair, my ears, anywhere that I grow hair. Basically, I produce way too much oil, and I think it's called malassezia, or the fungus that sits on top of our scalp eats away at the oil on my scalp, and I get an overproduction of dandruff. That's me showing y'all now. So basically, this video is going to show y'all like basically kind of how I keep it under control. If you're a dermatologist, I'm so sorry in advance. But basically, I like to pick at the excess dandruff, especially like around my nose area and my eyebrows, so that when I wash my face with like my medicated ketoconazole shampoo or like my ketoconazole cream, I like to have like a clear base, I guess you could call it, on my skin. So I'll pick the dandruff away, and I wouldn't say I recommend it, but it does allow for me to have my products not just sitting on top of the current dandruff that was there. So I like to take some tweezers that I wipe off with alcohol and pick the old dandruff off, and I'll take my medicated cream or my shampoo and I'll scrub my scalp or I'll scrub my skin in order to, like I said, get the dandruff that's already sitting there off. And what I actually recently started doing, this video is a little bit old, but in recent times I actually started using different oils on my skin in order to kind of control the sebum production, because it's overproducing oil, like I said. So I've actually started using tea tree oil and peppermint oil in like my medicated creams and shampoos and whatnot, or any of my just products in general, to kind of control whatever is causing the dandruff. So I've had seborrheic dermatitis since I was about 14. I've very much so learned how to control it way better than I did way back then. I used to use cocoa butter and shea butter in order to like calm down the inflammation on my face, but I learned that because I produce an over amount of sebum and oil on my face, when I wake up in the morning, my face is oily. So I took it upon myself to actually stop washing my face in the morning and start using tea tree and peppermint oil in my stable face and scalp products instead of the heavy butters, because I learned that I was just basically clogging up the pore and allowing the fungus to feed on that as well. So it was just causing my skin to still produce so much dandruff that, you know, it was painful. If I sweat, it was just very painful and inflamed. And now that I'm using the peppermint and tea tree, it calms down the inflammation in my skin. So I definitely would recommend that, you know, I still do this tweezing process and get all the dead skin off, but I definitely would recommend that if you're going through something like this, you definitely use some type of like light oil specified for cleansing and clarifying your scalp or your skin, and you know, calming down the inflammation. But all that heavy butter, especially if you have oily scalp, like I just said, you do not need anything heavy. Do not put that on directly on your skin or on your scalp or anything of the sorts, because it is just going to make the problem worse. Now, this is me just showing y'all like the rest of it. I definitely, like I said, have gotten it way under control more than ever now. This is me just showing y'all the aftermath after I scrubbed it. It looks very inflamed, really hurt. That inflammation is what I used to get all the time. But now this is what my face currently looks like. And this is since I've started using tea tree and peppermint. And it's the best thing I could have done. So y'all definitely stay tuned.